an amazing aircraft. It's British built and it's this big Delta wing which very few people have seen in any other aircraft designs.
The shape, the size, the noise, the smell, the way it throws about, it's elegant and it's British. It's called the Vulcan effect. If we close an air show, people stay till it goes, and when the Vulcan goes, you see them go. I don't know what it is, she's just a crowd puller.
The fabulous Avro Vulcan B2.
Because of the big wing, you can fly the aircraft very slow and fly a very sedate, gentlemanly display, whilst it's still looking very, very impressive from the ground, because you are flying a big aircraft very slow. I mean, we've got an awful lot of power and thrust available to us from the engine. We can put full power on and climb and turn. The aircraft is quite manoeuvrable for an aircraft of its size.
I worked at Waddington from 78 to 82 on the Vulcans. Waddington was my first base that I came to after I left training from Halton. That's how long ago it was, in 1978, on 9 Squadron, which is on this dispersal itself. This is now, as I think Waddington called it, Bay 10, but I remember it as Bay 24. So as you're looking behind us, this was 24, so we had 5 Vulcans parked on this bay, on this dispersal itself.
During the Falklands, the Black Buck missions were flown by Waddington crews, and in fact the Gate Guardian here, 607, was the aircraft that bombed the Falklands on Black Buck 1. And one of our pilots, Martin Withers, was the captain of that sortie, so we have sort of a few Black Buck crew members part of our team. So we do very much consider Lincolnshire and in particularly Waddington to be a spiritual home of the Vulcan.
My job now is, again, I've progressed very far. I'm doing virtually the same job as I did when I was 18 to 22. But again, there's a little bit depth because it was only me rather than a gang of about 8 of us as there was then for 6 aircraft. It's more a labour of love now. It is a job, but it's a job that you know, and it's a job you go back to. I never ever thought I'd be working on Vulcans again, and it's great. It's one of the best jobs I've done.
The first time I ever flew it, I was completely awestruck. And I've got a little bit over that now because I've flown it quite a lot now. I first flew it in 1987, so I've been doing it for a few years. But there are times, especially when you come to big air shows like Waddington and you arrive and you look out of the cockpit window and you see sort of, getting close to 200,000 people. And when the Vulcan arrives, they all move forward to the fence. Everybody that's in the fairground and the attractions all walk away and come and watch. And you just see this mass of people, coming to watch, and you just feel very, very privileged to be involved in that.